Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is the start of another exciting week here at Gulfstream Park. 8 races to look at today. Go to the track, the weather conditions, and turn it over to track announcer Pete Aiello.
It's a beautiful day. Temperatures in the low 80s. Partly cloudy skies. The main track is fast. The all-weather is fast. And the turf course is firm. First race, first half of the early daily double. The start of the early pick 5. A field of 8. There are no changes in the opener. Racing at Gulfstream. First race favorite, Cajun Mandate, comes out firing, and he's going to clear without much problem. From the outside, Ruling Front is away in good shape. Splitting Horses, Spring the Beast won't be far away. Then it's a gap of 2 to Heavenly Trip and Rayo, Colorado. 2 more to Beast from the East and Afikoman, and out the back is Oriental Park. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. 3 furlongs remains. Cajun Mandate has the lead for Jose Ortiz and leads by almost 2. Spring the Beast is second, well encouraged to keep up. From the outside, it's Ruling Front third. At the rail, Heavenly Trip begins to creep a touch closer while fourth. Afikoman is next with Beast from the East. Oriental Park winding it up while very wide on the course. And they're at the top of the stretch. 22 seconds for the opening quarter. 3/16 from home. Cajun Mandate leads by 2.5 with just 1/8 of a mile remaining. Spring the Beast trying to get to him, so is everybody else, led by Ruling Front and Beast from the East. Final 1/16 of a mile. Cajun Mandate not stopping. Cajun Mandate is clear and he'll win it. Cajun Mandate by 1.5 lengths. Spring the Beast second. Ruling Front third. Beast from the East was fourth, and then Oriental Park and Heavenly Trip in 58 flat. And they're off. Race favorite Deep State was away okay, but he's been beaten to the front by Daddy Frank, who fires through at the fence. And on the outside, the newcomer, Awesome Remix, is fleet-footed. And between horses, Sensible Jim on hold third. Barely there. A horse appeared to duck in. That was the first-timer Awesome Remix. And running right into him went Tolkien. So the 2 and 7 are out of the race as they make their way around the first turn. Sensible Jim has the lead now. Both riders are sitting up. Sensible Jim is in front. Deep State is second. Certere is third. Daddy Frank is out the rail in fourth, followed fifth by Snow's Island. As they make their way down the backstretch, the leader is Sensible Jim. He leads and leads by almost a length over Deep State in second. 49 and 3 for a half mile. 3 wide. And now third, Snow's Island, staying put at the rail, Daddy Frank. And the trailer is Certere. They make their way around the far turn. 49 and 3 for that opening half-mile speed. With the advantage, it's now Deep State by a neck. Sensible Jim tries to counterpunch second. Snow's Island's a 3 wide third. Certere is a big price, but he's very much on the bid here. He's fourth behind the speed. After 3/4 in 1:13 flat, they turn for home. Deep State has the lead. Certere trying to fire through between horses down the center in Snow's Island. Late run from Daddy Frank, 1/8 of a mile to go. Deep State, he still has the lead. Daddy Frank unleashing a big late kick on the outside. Here comes Daddy Frank. Daddy Frank wins going away. Sweep of the early double for Jose Ortiz as Daddy Frank beat Deep State in 1:37 and 1. Level beginning. Soon after the start, it was Strike Appeal who looked to angle over from the high draw with Rocket Joe Copper showing speed down toward the inside. There's no pace on. Surf and Turf is next with Strike the Top away in early fourth. Followed fifth by the Gray Winning Factor. He's well situated at this stage. Outshine is 3 wide. The 2 at the back, Timmy M. and Thank You Ricketts. They make their way to the backstretch run, and Strike Appeal leads under a long hold. 4 wide and Outshine, 3 wide Winning Factor along the rail. Rocket Joe Copper backs off. Racing in fifth now, that's Strike the Top. A length and a half to Surf and Turf. Second last is Timmy M, and Thank You Ricketts is last. Down the backstretch they go, less than 6 furlongs from home. Strike Appeal leads by a neck. On hold second is Winning Factor turning up the heat. Up on the outside, Outshine 3 wide. At 3 inside and Rocket Joe Copper. Far outside, Strike the Top. He's in the clear now. 2 better than Surf and Turf. Then comes Timmy M and Thank You Ricketts at the back. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Winning Factor sticks a neck in front. Immediately tackled by Outshine, who's 3 wide. Battling hard at the rail, Strike Appeal. The veteran pro, 9-year-old Rocket Joe Copper looks for racing room, trying to keep him bracketed in as Strike the Top. Then Timmy M and Surf and Turf as they run to the top of the stretch. It's Outshine who has the lead. Rocket Joe Copper moving to him well, 4 wide, 5 wide. Strike the Top, Timmy M, Surf and Turf. Who do you like here? They fan across the course. Surf and Turf got through on the rail. Splitting horses in Timmy M over the top, Strike the Top in between Rocket Joe Copper. Outshine fights on. What a race this is! 16th to go down the center. Strike the Top from between Rocket Joe Copper. Surf and Turf along the rail. 3 chances. Here's the wire. It's too close to call. Heads bobbing up and down from the inside out. It was Surf and Turf in the middle. Rocket Joe Copper outside. Strike the Top in 141-1. And they're up. Level enough beginning. Soon after the start, it was Awesome Appeal ridden for speed. Maybe Lucky and Wild. Hard set from the fence. Kay Cotty's not far away, and Evil, of course, is away in the top flight. Just off the speed, while fifth is Adios Dixie. They ran away 2.5 clear of Restless Eyes. Then Dolcissima. She's down toward the inside. The 2 at the back are Statia's Ruby and Unbridled Chrome. They make their way to the half-mile point. Maybe Lucky and Wild in front by neck. Pressed along now by Kay Cotty in second. 2 better than Evil, of course, who's now third. 3 wide, Restless Eyes gets the rally going. Down at the rail goes Adios Dixie. Dropping back a touch, Awesome Appeal. The 3 at the back include Unbridled Chrome, Statia's Ruby, and Dolcissima as they round the far turn. They went quick early, 22-1. That's a good quarter for this group. And here's a 3 wide rush from Restless Eyes. Restless Eyes on the go now. Adios Dixie angles for racing room. Maybe Lucky and Wild tries to hold the lead. 45-2 for the opening half mile. With a big blitz, Castellano and Restless Eyes come away with the lead. Trying to fight back second is Maybe Lucky and Wild. They're well clear of the others. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Restless Eyes now clears and leads by 2.5. Maybe and Lucky and Wild just trying to salvage the place from Adios Dixie at 4-1. Restless Eyes is in front. Restless Eyes wins by 5 in the end. Good battle here for second. Way too close to call. By 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. At the rail, Capture the Time comes out firing, but he's got challengers from between horses. Regimental Command is part of the Speed Brigade, with your missing the point on the far outside. Adios Gary gets away in a good spot. He's fourth behind the embattled trio. A gap of 2.5 to Sunset Provision, outsprinted early. 2 back to Jackson's Web, then Crooner. In tight toward the rail, Songwriter. A gap of 2 to Kuzman, and the trailer is Excelsior Venice as they speed around the far turn. Opening quarter, 21-4. The rail was saved by Leonel Reyes on Capture the Time, so he still has the lead. Regimental Command is second. Adios Gary with a sweet trip. Sunset Provision, he rallies well off the speed, and they're at the top of the stretch. Capture the Time has to deal with Adios Gary, who has the fresh legs on the outside. Down the center in Sunset Provision. Capture the Time's responding here. Capture the Time responds and clears by 2.5 now. Here's Sunset Provision up into second. That's as far as he gets. Capture the Time in front. Capture the Time wins by 2.5. Sunset Provision up for second. Adios Gary completes the formful try in 56-2. And they're off. Good start inside for Music City Star, who's going to head off for the early advantage. Family Time being ridden hard by Lannery to get on terms. Outside of them and Crumbun into the top flight. From behind the speed, Hiawatha together with Allworthy. Grandbaby's on the outside, and with some pace ahead of her, Cafe Society is last of the 7 as they run out of the chute. Jose Ortiz bidding for a riding triple. He has Music City Star on the lead, but she appeared to be stung pretty hard to that opening quarter. She went 23-3. It's not all that fast over Family Time, who was ridden hard to go after her. 3 wide and Crumbun down at the inside Cafe Society. She's in the green and white, and Allworthy works between horses in the slam dunk colors. 3 wide then to Hiawatha, a length and a half better than Grandbaby. She's last of all as they go half a mile from the finish. Music City Star to the far turn leads by 2. Outside, Crumbun is now second toward the rail. Cafe Society strides into third. Family Time is all in. Allworthy is next, then Hiawatha and Grandbaby as they round the far turn. Big time second quarter, and Jockey Louise Saya is hunting racing room for Cafe Society. She needs room bad. Fourth toward the inside, getting started 3 wide, Allworthy. Crumbun between horses, Music City Star along the rail. They move now past 3 quarters in 1:10-3, and they're at the top of the stretch. Music City Star has to quicken up. She still has the lead. From the outside and Allworthy, from between Crumbun, Cafe Society, still has really no place to go. 1/8 of a mile to go. Music City Star trying to gut it out, and she's doing just fine. She leads by 2 over a shaking free Cafe Society, who's out of time. Music City Star went down the road to victory. Cafe Society second, Crumbun third, then Allworthy in 1:36-2. And they're off. She's second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
Precocity.
Strategic speed. Some speed at 2, but can carry it on through their later careers.
Improbable, full of run.
Improbable, now a Grade 1 winner.
It is a complete runaway, an authoritative run.
It's improbable to win the Whitney.
And they're off. Sayoff, one of the first to begin. Breakthrough, speeding through at the inside, and Breakthrough will be the speed of the speed and the run to the first furlong. Sayoff is outsprinted while second. Thing is an early third. Outside, and Dr. Duke. Splitting horses, Partners Hope. Back from there, it's Zeno. Two back to Thing. Then comes Karnak, and Crackshot is last. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Breakthrough holds inside ground. Sayoff moves through him on the outside second. Three back to Dr. Duke third. Partners Hope is a ridden fourth. Back to fifth and Zeno. Three ahead of Thing, then Karnak and Crackshot. They run to the top of the stretch. Breakthrough did all the heavy lifting, and here's Sayoff up to take over the lead at odds on. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Castellano and Sayoff now an eighth of a mile from home and three on top. Breakthrough is second. Dr. Duke on the outside, then Partners Hope, a late run from Zeno. Sayoff keeping to the task. He's clear. It's Sayoff at 1-5. He's in front. Good battle here for second. Very close indeed. Crackshot's in a picture with Dr. Duke in 56-3. And they're off. Good start for Menelik, who heads off for the early lead. Up on the outside, Raise the Rent has speed. Straight Shot put into play early. He's now third. Up to the outside and striding into fourth, the Distractor from between horses. September 10th shuffled back. He Hate Me is in the two path, and Maddie's Express is along the rail. The two at the back are Gump and Universal Payday. They are making their way to the half-mile point of the contest with Raise the Red in front, but here's the favorite Straight Shot. He draws up alongside in second, the Distractor, a three-wide third. The quarter time was 22-1. Fourth at the rail, Maddie's Express, two better than Menelik, then He Hate Me. Gump is trying to rally ahead of September 10, and Universal Payday is last. Around the far turn they go, less than 3 furlongs to run. Here's Straight Shot moving to even terms with Raise the Rent through a wicked half of 44-2. The Distractor third trying to glug out a touch. Maddie's Express on the barn change, fourth and in range. Trying to wind it up from the back is Universal Payday with Gump, and they're at the top of the stretch. With the advantage, it's Straight Shot. Comes off the turn in front by 2. Raise the Rent is there second. From the far outside, here's Universal Payday with a late say. He Hate Me weaving through traffic, so is September 10, and an eighth of a mile remains. It's Straight Shot clear, Straight Shot by 3. Universal Payday cutting down some margin, but can't get near him. It's Straight Shot for JR Racing to do it 2.5. Universal Payday second, third was the Distractor. Closer fourth, either Gump or He Hate Me. 123-2.
And that wraps up Wednesday's action. We're back here on Thursday with a nice 9-race card of first race post, 1:05 p.m. We'll see you then. Good night. Good luck.